Have you ever wondered what it looks like when a single idea about technology just explodes into an entire universe of companies? Well, today we're diving deep into Jaiho Digital. It's this amazing ecosystem that's trying to shape everything from the apps on your phone to the future of AI and maybe even space travel. So how exactly are they pulling this off? Let's get into it.
All right, here's the game plan. First, we're going to look at the core philosophy that drives the whole operation. Then, we'll break down their really unique structure, this constellation of companies. After that, we'll check out the actual products they're building, see how fast they've grown since 2020, and finally, take a peek at their roadmap for the future.
You know, every truly ambitious company starts with a core belief, a big why. For Jaiho Digital, it all boils down to this one simple, but honestly pretty powerful idea about technology's real place in our lives.
We hear a lot of talk these days about being replaced by automation and AI, right? Well, Jaiho Digital is planting a flag on the other side of that hill. Their whole philosophy is that tech is here to augment us, to make us better, smarter, and more capable, not to make us obsolete. This idea is the lens for everything they do.
In this mission, it's not just some marketing slogan. It's baked right into their origin story. The company was started back in 2020 by a recent computer science grad who noticed this huge gap between all the incredible cutting-edge research happening in labs and the practical tools that regular people could actually get their hands on. Their entire goal is to build a bridge over that gap.
So how do you actually make that vision a reality? Well, instead of just building one big monolithic company, Jaiho created what they call the Jaiho universe. You can think of it like a constellation, where each company is its own star, with its own specialty, but they all work together in synergy to create something way, way brighter.
Okay, so let's walk through the constellation. First up is Jaiho Labs. This is the heart of it all, the innovation engine. It's the pure research and development core where they're cooking up the big, game-changing ideas in AI, robotics, and even quantum computing.
Then you have Jaiho Tech Serve. This company takes all that high-level tech and brings it down to earth. They're the ones building custom software and websites, really focusing on getting those powerful tools into the hands of small businesses.
But what about the physical stuff? That's where Jaiho Edge comes in. They handle the world of atoms, not just bits, designing the hardware, the electronics, the embedded systems that actually power their robots and other devices.
Next is Jaiho Kernel. You can think of them as the digital immune system. This is the deep tech division that makes sure everything is secure, robust, and reliable through things like quality testing, reverse engineering, and even ethical hacking.
And finally, Jaiho Reach. This is the growth engine. They take all the marketing and outreach strategies they perfected while launching this entire ecosystem and use them to help their clients build their own powerful digital presence. See how each piece just fuels the others? It's a really smart setup.
So we've seen the structure, this whole interconnected universe, but what does it actually create? Let's take a look at some of the real-world products and services that come out of this incredible synergy.
And their portfolio is just incredibly diverse. I mean, on the high-tech AI end, you've got things like Visio AI, which is a co-pilot for doing super deep data analysis. Then there's Fission AI, which is wild. It's a generative AI that can take simple prompts and create entire narrated videos. On the software side, they're even tackling ethics with GataPi, a framework that tries to combine modern NLP with ancient wisdom. But it's not all mind-bending AI. True to their mission, they also offer really practical stuff, like Jaiho Invoice Gen, a completely free tool to help freelancers and small businesses create professional invoices.
Looking at a portfolio like that, you'd think it would take a company decades to build. And that's what's so remarkable here. Jaiho Digital has done all of this in just a handful of years. It's been a wild ride.
You can literally see their strategy unfold right here on this timeline. It all kicked off with the core vision in 2020. Then, year by year, they just methodically added each new piece to the puzzle. Labs for the big ideas, TechServe for real-world services, Edge for the hardware, Kernel for security, and finally Reach for growth. It wasn't random at all. Each launch built perfectly on the last one, creating this incredible, self-supporting ecosystem in just 5 years.
But this incredible growth, it isn't just for the sake of getting bigger. It's all foundational work. It's all building towards some unbelievably ambitious long-term goals. So the big question is, where is this all heading?
And this is where things get really, really ambitious. Jaiho Digital is setting its sights on the next great frontiers of technology. We're talking about developing true artificial general intelligence, or AGI, harnessing the mind-boggling power of quantum computing, pushing humanity further into space exploration, and even designing next-generation defense systems.
Now look, these aren't just buzzwords on a website or some far-off sci-fi dream. The work they're doing right now, today, in Jaiho Labs and Jaiho Kernel, all that deep research into AI and quantum mechanics, that is the direct foundational R&D that could actually make these revolutionary technologies a reality.
Which really leaves us with one final thought. By creating this unique, interconnected universe where every part supports and amplifies the others, Jaiho Digital isn't just building a bunch of companies, they're building a launchpad. So the real question isn't just what they will achieve, but how this whole ecosystem might end up shaping all of our futures.